90% of houses built today will develop cracks within the first 10 years. And why is this the case? It's because a lot of people, when doing the foundation, they treat it as a checklist instead of science. Today, I'm taking you through the step-by-step process of building a foundation from the dirt up and how to save you from making mistakes. Now, stage one is the site clearing and excavation stage. This stage requires millimeter precision and it's like chaos. So this is not just digging a hole in the ground. It's where you remove unstable soil till you hit the load-bearing strata, the part that is going to carry the weight of your building. It requires millimeter precision. So handle it with care. Now here's the pro tip. If the soil is clay, it expands when wet and it shrinks when it's dry. That is why a soil test is very important. Make sure you test the soil before any foundation plan is done. Now when you're done with the excavation stage, it's time to begin your foundation. Concrete to be poured. But you can't just pour concrete. Concrete is amazing under compression, meaning when weight is pushing down on it, it handles it really well. But when the earth shifts, it cracks because it is not good under tension. It doesn't handle this well, so it's going to crack. So how we fix this is by reinforcing it. Now, concrete on its own is concrete, but when it's now fused together with steel, it's called reinforced concrete. At this point, we're giving the concrete superpowers. So now we'll talk about the pouring and the curing. Now, at this stage, it is very important to supervise what is going on site because it's very important that you don't leave air bubbles when concrete is being poured. You really need to supervise what is going on, whether you're using the concrete mixer or manual labor. When concrete is being poured, it's to ensure that it's properly level and no air pockets is left. So you don't have weak spots in your concrete, which can cause problems. Now, a lot of people think that concrete dries and then it becomes strong, like every other thing, but no, that is not the case. The process in which concrete gets its strength is called curing, and in this process, something happens. A chemical reaction called hydration happens to the concrete, and in this curing phase, when it gets its strength, it is important that it's kept relatively wet. It's not supposed to be dry. No, it's not going to be strong. It should be wet at a certain degree for it to get its full strength. Now, after weeks of heavy lifting, sweat, mud, the magic finally happens. The slab is perfectly level. The dream is becoming reality. Walls can now go up. Roof can now go on top of these walls. Now, the dream is coming to life. But one thing you should know is every beautiful room you see upstairs, downstairs, wherever, it's only as good as the foundation beneath it. I'll be talking on how the walls will be framed next. If you want to see that, subscribe, hit the like button. These videos take a lot of effort to do. Thank you, and I really appreciate that. And see you in the next phase.